Awareness under construction. Well, finally, it's quiet. No more construction noises in the area. Yeah, I've been constructing videos, compilation, and yeah, I mean the road trip with Sergey. Roadman enough. Roadman enough. Uh, that was fun to make. Took me like a full day, but still, it was worth it. And I'm getting better at it. And then, yeah, I mean, so every Saturday I'm planning to release a funny video, if I have any. This also means extra work during the week. So I guess during the week I'm gonna do my daily life reports again. No more editing. No, just as it is, like this. And every Sunday, release a recap. For those who missed an episode, or you want to watch a certain episode again, but you can't find it because the title doesn't match with what you remember of it. Yeah, it's been fun making intros, definitely. I mean, yeah. So I did the recap of last week, but it was actually 2 weeks ago. Most of the episodes were 2 weeks ago. So in total, I've made like 3 recaps. That was fun. And the second one, I gave it its own name because yeah, there was like a full chapter. It was like 7 episodes on one major subject. You could see it as a season. Yeah. I mean, yeah, people are used to watching sitcoms once a week. But yeah, because yeah, okay. Well, you notice it like I just finished the recap, so everything is still fresh and finding its place in my existence, my memory. But yeah, in the recap, during the recap of last week, I noticed 2 videos didn't have a intro. I used the intros of every video to make a recap, and yeah, I sometimes uh, change the intros a little bit. Wow, it's beautiful. There was like 5 butterflies here, dancing. It's so amazing, this life. Yeah, but so with one of the videos, I didn't make a recap. I didn't make an intro because it was actually about me being so exhausted. I even recorded it in my bedroom while sitting in bed in my room. Like, wow, I was so exhausted. So no intro. So I had to make an intro I, yesterday. Yeah, weekend. It's funny, huh? In Western world, weekend is like really normal to most of us. You know, we work 5 days, working 9 to 5. I don't know. In Europe, we don't work 9 to 5. In Europe, we have all different. Some people they start at 5 and they finish at 3. Office people usually work from 9 to 5. That's why it's so freaking busy at 5 p.m. on the road every day. And yeah, because some they're finished at 3, some at 4, some at 5, some at 6. So between 3 and 6 is always heavy on the road. I'm thinking, these office people, they would be much more productive if they would only work, I think, 5 hours. Yeah. 5 hours with a 1 hour break in between. They've done studies on this, how long you can hold a certain concentration, and then in general the coffee break is way too early. The first coffee break is way too early. Yeah, but because you work too long the day before, you have to start. It takes some time to start the day. So coffee break, well, everything done before the coffee break usually is nothing. Just finishing things you couldn't finish the day before. And then after the coffee break, after the first coffee break, finally you get to work, and then pretty soon it's lunchtime already. Well, from the studies they've done, between the first coffee break and lunch break, people are most productive, or more productive. After the lunch break, they're most productive, but, and this was the huge but, because people know they have to, it's only they only finished half the day, so they have to go another half, and therefore in the beginning they take it slowly, which is a good thing. But then after the second coffee break, after the lunch break, they have to wrap things up, like, whoa, shit, and they make mistakes, and they ruffle things. No, they're not very precise anymore. And because they work too long, they go home, sit in traffic, come home, eat their dinner, sit in front of the TV, programming, and then by the time they're sleepy, usually at 8 or 9, no, I don't want to go to sleep yet, because I have not done anything yet today. It would be so different if people learned to do meditation, and some do, right? Many more people do yoga nowadays, or sports at night. But sports at night, no. I mean, if it's like a game, like football, and when I say football, you say soccer. Suckers. Yeah, sorry, it's kind of foolish to call it American football, and you're actually holding the ball with your hands all the time. Pretty much all the time. You kick it like maybe twice. It's not called football. It's nothing to do with your foot. It's more handball, a different version of handball. Used to be very popular in the Netherlands. Handball. It's sort of like basketball, but way more difficult and fun and mixed, men and women mixed. Yeah, it's a fun sport. I don't know why they made it into basketball. You know, you have to be like I was gonna say 10 feet. You need to at least be 7 feet or something. I don't know the measurements. Yeah, look it up. Handball. No, sorry, korfball. That's like a lot like basketball. Korfball. Korfbal. Yeah. When they throw, it looks a little bit wimpy, but they're very precise. Uh, so yeah, Sunday or Saturday working on the funny video all day and finally release it, and I released it at 8 a.m. UK time. Nobody watched because it's Saturday morning. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. I think 10 a.m. the first one. Then 11 a.m. Couple more. And then I was like, okay, because I've been experimenting and trying out which is the best moment for the algorithm. The first hour is very important. That's why pretty much everybody publish publishes their content at prime time, 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. if it's like news stuff. 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. they already start. Yeah, the funny bits. 8 p.m. it's like everything else. Yeah, look at me. So yeah, I don't want to publish it at 8 p.m. No, it's the exact wrong time for my content. So yeah, I'm gonna ask, but of course none of you are gonna reply. So in general, when do you watch my videos? If you have like a certain time to watch my videos, do you watch them daily? Do you watch them occasionally? Do you only watch them when YouTube tells them shows them to you? Like, here, this video from Jerome. You can watch it now. So yeah, after working all Saturday to get the video fixed, finished, published, laughing my ass off about it, on it, while watching. Yeah. And then decided, okay, so Sunday I'm not gonna record. I'm not gonna publish a new video. I'm gonna do this recap. Every Sunday do a recap. But yeah, making these recaps is a lot of work. Still a lot of work. So yeah, much easier just to record something like this. Half hour, done. It's just me, still figuring out. Because here in Bali, they don't do Sunday. It's quiet now. Not sure why. Because in general, they work 7 days a week. Maybe because they're preparing a ceremony. I think so. Yeah, could be. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do another road trip. Yeah, it's nice weather. Cloudy but sunny in between. No rain. Yeah, gonna do that. Yeah, the amazing and somewhat exhausting life of a YouTuber. I do hope you enjoy my show. And this week, I promise, I'm gonna dive deep in the whole full disclosure bullshit thing and make a few videos about our human origin. Yeah. And maybe also record when I feel like it the first of the Soul Chakra series. Starting with the first chakra, which is, I think, the most important one. You will see. You will see. All right. Have a nice day.